Hello class, and welcome to DMI 100, Introduction to Multimedia. My name's Charlie Abraham. I'll be your instructor for this course. What you're looking at in front of you right now is a Mac desktop. This particular Mac is my personal MacBook. I bought this one about 4 years ago. It was, at the time, the cheapest Macintosh you could buy. It cost about $1,000, and it still is probably the cheapest Macintosh you can buy. The first thing that we're going to learn today is about preferences. And if you will go with me to the little apple in the upper left-hand screen and click on System Preferences, you will see a box that looks like this pop up. Go to the second row under Hardware and click on Sound. We are particularly interested today in the input, so if you would click right there where it says Input. As you can tell, I'm using the built-in internal microphone for this particular Macintosh at the moment. So you'll see that I've clicked on Internal Microphone. If I were using a microphone plugged into the line in port, I would have clicked this button right here. If I were using a USB microphone, that option would appear here, and I would have to click that, and I would be using that. We will show you how to change these things as we go along in GarageBand to fit your needs. If you'll click Output, you'll see that it's set on internal speakers, your built-in speakers in your Macintosh, and that's probably where you'll need, unless you've got it plugged into a stereo system or have some external speakers or something like that. This is where you need to be. Okay, you can go ahead and click on the little red X in the upper left-hand corner. Next, we're going to open GarageBand, and to do that you need to go to your dock. In this instance, I have my dock located at the bottom of the screen. You may have yours located on the left or the right hand side of the screen. That's personal preference. You can put it wherever you want. But what we need to do is find the guitar, like this one right here that says GarageBand, and just click on that, and it's going to start doing the little dance. You'll see all this stuff bounce on the screen, scanning for this, loading that. It takes a minute, and it will load, as it is now, eventually. And you'll get a screen that looks like this. I'm not sure how your screen looks as you open it, but the first thing you need to do is click over here on the left-hand column where it says Learn to Play. That's where we're going to begin today. And if you click there, you will see this screen pop up where it says Basic Guitar, Intro to Guitar, Chord Trainer. Up across the top it also has Piano Lessons and Artist Lessons. We're going to stay on the Guitar Lessons for right now. Okay, if you've clicked on the Guitar Lessons tab, you'll see a screen that looks like this. It has one Intro to Guitar and two Chord Trainer. For right now, just click on the Chord Trainer and then go down and click Choose. It'll take it a second. Then you'll find this pretty picture of a guitar neck or fretboard with these big pictures up here of how to finger chords on a guitar. In this particular case, you'll see that the C chord is the one that we're talking about, and if you look right here, you'll see where fingers 1, 2, and 3 go to play a C chord. If you look across the bottom, you'll see a whole list of chords. For example, if you wanted to change that to a C major 7, it would show you how to play that chord, or a G7. Or pick whatever chord down here you want to learn how to play, and it will show you how to do it. Okay, then click the X in the upper left hand corner. Let's get out of that screen, go up and click Intro to Guitar, and there it is. And you'll see a guy sitting there with a guitar in his hand. You'll see over here it says Learn and it says Play. But before we learn and play, we're going to tune. Go up to the very top, click where it says Tuner. I do not have a guitar present right now, so I will not be able to demonstrate this to you at the moment, but you will be able to. The guitar is an equal tempered instrument, which basically means that a few centuries ago they decided on this tuning that everybody can use, and what they did was they took an octave and divided it into 12 equal parts. There are other types of tuning, and I will put a link on the unit lesson so that you will see the difference between equal temperament and some of the other type. But what you do is decide which string that you want to tune first, and if it's the E string, you'll click on that and you'll see an E pop up. And then you'll play an E and you'll see it either go one way or the other depending on whether it's sharp or flat. When the E turns blue, then you are in tune. Okay, we'll go back now. Click on the little arrow in the upper left-hand corner. We'll go back to guitar lesson. It starts at the very beginning here. You see this little timeline here. You can move this to different parts of the lesson as you need to. But if you start at the very beginning all the way to the left of the screen and then click the arrow here.
Hi, I'm Tim.
His name
This
is
is the
Tim.
first in a
Is going
series
to
of
tell you
lessons
how to play
that will
the
help you
guitar.
learn how to play the guitar.
And if you just follow along with it, it's really very easy to do. You'll learn how to play very simply in the first lesson a guitar. Some of the other things that you might look at up here under glossary, a glossary of course is a list of terms, and you will see a list of terms that are musical terms. In some instances relate to the guitar, in some instances relate specifically to piano, and in some instances, or most instances, relate to music in general. If you want to get out of that screen, once again, go to the arrow in the upper left-hand corner. If you go to the mixer, you'll see a bunch of stuff pop up here. You can either turn the teacher's voice up or down. If you click on that speaker-looking thing right there, it will either mute him or not, or it will solo. If you click on the headset, it will either solo or unsolo him or not. You can do the same thing with the teacher's guitar. And when you start playing along and the band is playing, you can kill the band or solo the band, or your own instrument. You can change it, and you can change the volume on that. Okay, if you go over to where it says setup, you will see here that you have several options as to what you can use if you have your guitar either playing through the microphone, or if you're playing it through the line in of your computer, you would click right there. If you don't have a guitar, don't worry about it right now. We'll go ahead and we'll do the piano part in just a minute, and that should get you going for this one. I recommend that if you're using a microphone, you do not turn the monitor on, because it will feedback and it is not a pretty sound. Okay.